Welcome, and I'm Declan Carbone, and this is
Kane Chandler.
And we are the Booth Review. Today we'll be talking about today's Monday night game, the Thanksgiving games, and the Black Friday game this week. Now, starting off, Kane's going to be talking about our Eagles and Chiefs game.
This Eagles-Chiefs game, it's going to be a good one, but it's going to be a little bit not as close game as people think. I have the Eagles winning 35-24. The Eagles and Chiefs are both very good teams, but as of this year, I don't want to say that Patrick Mahomes has been carried by his defense, but there has been a lot of games where he has not played like the quarterback we know him of and what he's capable of doing. And Jalen Hurts, almost every game except for his one game against the Jets, he has played like an MVP candidate. A.J. Brown is already over 1,000 yards receiving this season, and the Chiefs have been very good against the run game, so I feel DeAndre Swift will be somewhat of a non-factor, but A.J. Brown will always make his impact being felt. When it comes to the defenses, I think the Eagles' defense is going to edge out the Chiefs just by a little bit, and I think it's going to be a good game for the first bit, and then I think the Eagles are going to pull away in the second half.
Now, I believe that the Chiefs are going to take this dub. Now, yes, Philadelphia does have the better record in this situation, but the Chiefs are just coming off a bye week. They get their rest. Any of their players that feel fatigued or are dealing with cramps or anything like that get to rest and heal, and it's been a long week. They got a week off, and they practically got another week off because they play on Monday night. Now, a thing you have to consider is that the Chiefs have been getting wins, and the Eagles have been playing very well, and a big thing that Chiefs are going to have to deal with is the line. I mean, I don't believe that their O-line can compete with that D-line. Now, I personally think that the Chiefs' defense will be able to break through Philly. I think they will come back with this, and they're going to dominate the game.
What's your final score prediction for that game?
I'd say 24-34. Philly's going to put up a fight, of course. This is a Super Bowl rematch, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have a game. All
right, well, we will see not soon after. Now on to the Packers-Lions game.
Honestly, the Lions are going to knock this out of the park. Now, the Lions, as we've seen, have been playing phenomenal this year. Absolutely phenomenal. Jared Goff has been going off. Everybody on that team has been putting in the work, and it has been working out. Now, Lions, possibly, if they win this game, if Philly loses, they could get the first seed, which is phenomenal. I mean, going from not even making the playoffs last year to becoming a first seed the next season, that's incredible. Now, another thing to consider this season is that the Lions possibly winning their division since 1993. That is a long, long time. We are in 2024. That is a long, long time. Now, my score, I think, will be 3-14. The Packers defense there's something, but they're not good enough for the Lions. What do you think?
Yeah, I totally agree. I just think the game is going to be a little bit higher scoring than you predicted. I have the Lions winning 27-14. But if the Lions do win this Thanksgiving, this will be their second Thanksgiving win ever, and their first time since 1962. I think no matter what you think the score is going to be, the Lions are going to come out on top. On to our next Thanksgiving game. We're going to have the Commanders at the Cowboys, and this game is going to be either black or white. Either Sam Howell's going to play like we've seen him play at an elite level in some games, or we might have flashbacks to that Buffalo Bills game where he had 4 interceptions, didn't have many yards. This game is going to come down to what Sam Howell can do, because this Commanders defense is just bad, and what we saw Dak Prescott just do against the Giants defense was nothing short of MVP level play. It's just going to come down to which defense can edge it out if Sam Howell does play or does have a very good game. But I think no matter how good Sam Howell plays, I got the Cowboys winning, and I think the final score is going to be 35-30, and if it's not that, it's going to be an absolute blowout.
It's just like you said. This game, honestly, it's not going to be that interesting. If Sam Howell plays well, maybe there'll be a little something there, but honestly, I don't think it's going to be interesting. It's just going to be another easy win for the Cowboys, who sadly have been playing very well this season. I mean, Dak Prescott has been doing well. Their run game's well. Their defense is very good this year. Now the Commanders, they're a give or take. They're not a good team, but they're not a horrible team. You can't really decide because Sam Howell is sometimes a good quarterback. Now you'll just figure it out, and we'll have to see on Thursday. There's not a lot to talk about this. I think it'll be 20-10.
20-10. All right, now on to our third and final Thanksgiving game. We have the 49ers at the Seahawks. This one's going to be short and sweet. The Seahawks just lost on a missed field goal to the Rams without Cooper Kupp. Geno Smith has been playing like he did on the Jets. He's had a rough few games, but he did bring it back against the Commanders, but their defense isn't that great. The Seahawks team, you can definitely tell it's a good team, but it just seems that it's short of a few things to be a real contender or a real powerhouse. And on the 49ers' hand, they had 3 straight losses, but off that bye week, they have come back and they have looked like the powerhouse we know them to be. I feel this game is going to be a defensive showout. I have the 49ers winning 28-13, and now on to Declan at the Dolphins-Jets game on Friday.
Ooh, this is going to be a big game. I think honestly that we have Tim Boyle coming on. Zach Wilson just got benched, as we've talked about before we came on here. I don't think he's going to do a lot. Personally, I don't think he's going to do a lot. I think they're hoping that he will. They're going to hope that he's going to bring some type of spark, just like they did when they benched Zach Wilson last year. And I don't think he will. I think the Dolphins' defense, as iffy as they can be, especially with their
Jalen Ramsey, Xavier Howard, Javon Holland.
Yeah, with our line game and the cornerback game, we can be good at times, but we also can't.
Yeah, I think they're going to perform very well against this dysfunctional offense. Now, what was your final score prediction for that game?
27-13. It's going to be easy.
In my opinion, I think you're giving Tim Boyle a little too much credit. I have the Dolphins winning in an absolute slaughter in 31-3. Thank you so much. I'm Kane Chandler.
I'm Declan Carbone.
And this has been this episode of The Booth Review.